Hello friends, a warm welcome to all of you. Holiday season has begun and you can see in the backdrop our Christmas tree is already set up. With Christmas and New Year just around the corner, there is aroma of festive bakes in the air. Today I am going to share a very delightful and healthy Christmas fruitcake recipe with all of you. Made using whole wheat flour, this Christmas fruitcake is eggless, butterless and refined sugar-free bake loaded with lots of nuts and dried fruits. Here I have replaced refined sugar with jaggery, which is a healthy alternative. What's more, this fruitcake is alcohol-free and does not require long soaking hours, unlike the traditional Christmas fruitcakes that are soaked in rum for days, months and even years. With a quick and easy to follow recipe, this Christmas fruitcake can be directly baked in an aluminium foil using a pressure cooker or oven and serves as a flavorful edible gift as well. So let's quickly check on the ingredients and make this healthy and delicious Christmas fruitcake. Before we move ahead, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe it for more such healthy and delicious recipes. Also click on the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. You can get the list of ingredients in the description box as well. To begin with, we will start with the soaking step. Here I have taken 1/4 cup of water and 3/4 cup of orange juice in a saucepan. I have used fresh orange juice. These are all the dry fruits and nuts that we will be using in our cake. I have used chopped dates, figs, golden and black raisins, cranberries, tutti frutti, candied cherries and candied citrus peels. You can use any dry fruit of your choice. Chop them to bite-sized pieces. We'll be using 1 large cup of dry fruits and half cup of tutti frutti and half cup of nuts. Here I have used almonds, cashews and walnuts. Once the orange juice comes to a rolling boil, we will add all of the dry fruits to it. Give it a good stir and allow the dry fruits to cook in the orange juice for 2 to 3 minutes. You can see after 2 to 3 minutes the dry fruits have softened. Put off the flame, add a juice of 1 lemon to this and allow the dry fruits to soak in the citrus juices for around 1 to 2 hours. Meanwhile, we will sift our dry ingredients. We have taken 1.5 cup of whole wheat flour, that is atta. To this we have added 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1/8 teaspoon of clove powder, 1/8 teaspoon of dry ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of orange zest, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. We will sift the dry ingredients 2 to 3 times. This will ensure that lots of air is incorporated in the flour and the cake becomes light and airy. Our dry ingredients are ready. Now to another mixing bowl we will be adding half cup of neutral cooking oil. To this we will add 3/4 cup of jaggery powder. Here you can use brown sugar instead. Now we will whisk it well until the jaggery incorporates well with the oil. To this we will add 1 cup of fresh yogurt. Here I have used homemade curd. Now using a balloon whisker, whisk it well. We have to blend all the ingredients such that the mixture becomes nice, creamy and light and jaggery dissolves completely in the yogurt. You can see how fluffy the mixture looks. To this we will add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and give it a good stir. Now slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet ones and using a wooden or a silicone spatula, now we will fold the dry ingredients slowly into the wet ones. Here you have to take care that we do not want to overmix the ingredients. We have incorporated lots of air into the dry ingredients and we do not want it to go off. So slowly using the cut and fold method, we will just blend the dry ingredients into the wet ones. At this stage we will be adding our chopped nuts. Give it a good mix. Here you can see our dry fruits have soaked well. They have absorbed all of the citrus juices and have become nice, soft and plump. Now we will be adding 3/4 of these soaked dry fruits into our cake batter. We will reserve the remaining one for garnishing. Blend the soaked dry fruits also along with its juices into the cake batter using the cut and fold method. Do not overmix. Here you can notice the consistency of our cake batter. It is neither too runny nor too thick. It is having a perfect droppable consistency. Here I have taken 2 aluminium foils, grease them well with oil. I'll be roughly dividing the batter into 2 of these aluminium foils. We'll be baking one of them using a convection microwave oven and the other one I'll be baking it in a preheated pressure cooker. I have already shown you how to preheat a pressure cooker using salt. You can see the previous videos. I'll be sharing those links in the description box as well. We have to fill these aluminium foils to 3/4 of its capacity. Level the top layer using the back of the spatula. Lastly, we will garnish the top layer with the reserved soaked dry fruits. Spread it evenly. Now slowly tap the aluminium foil 2 to 3 times to release the air bubbles if any. Slowly transfer one of the aluminium foils to a preheated oven and bake the cake at 160 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. The other one goes into a preheated pressure cooker. After 35 to 40 minutes, you can see the cake has become nice, golden and brown. We will check the doneness using a toothpick. You can see it has come out nice, dry and clean. It means our cake has baked perfectly. You can see even the cake that is baked in the pressure cooker has got a nice golden top. Can you make out the difference between the two? The one which is baked in the pressure cooker and the other one in the oven. Both look just perfect. Now be patient at this stage and allow the cake to cool down completely on a wire rack before you unmold it. In case you are making the cakes for gifting purpose, allow them to cool down completely. Then you can wrap the cakes using a cling film and later on decorate it as per your choice. Since we have soaked the dry fruits in citrus juices, this cake stays good for around 2 to 3 days at room temperature. Our healthy, delightful, eggless, butterless, alcohol-free Christmas fruit cake is ready to serve. Enjoy it with your loved ones and let me know how it turned out for you. Here you can see I have gift packed one loaf cake and the other one I am unmolding. It comes out pretty well. You can observe it has got a lovely texture and a gorgeous golden brown color throughout the cake. The top is glossy and the dry fruit studded cake simply looks irresistible, doesn't it? Usually fruit cakes are heavy enough and hence they are served on their own and do not require any icing. However, you may sprinkle some powdered sugar or castor sugar over it just before serving. Now let's slice our Christmas fruit cake. Make sure it is cool enough before you slice it and use a sharp knife. You can see how beautifully the slice has come out. It looks pretty soft, and even though we have made it entirely using whole wheat flour, it is not that dense. So please do give it a try. We have used jaggery as a sweetener in this case and the cake is mildly sweet. You get a lovely aroma and flavor from the warm spices that we have used. Also the refreshing citrus flavors complement very well in this fruit cake. Overall, it is a delightful, guilt-free treat for all ages. So, if you have never tried making an alcohol-free, eggless, whole wheat flour Christmas fruit cake, do give this recipe a try. I am sure you will love it as much as we do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This festive season, treat your loved ones with this utterly delicious and healthy Christmas fruit cake and share your feedback with us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, do hit the like button. Also share it with your friends and family. If you are a first time visitor to this channel, Do subscribe it. Also hit on the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. For latest recipe updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I have shared the links in the description box below. You can share your feedback, suggestion and recipe request in the comment section as well. See you soon with yet another healthy and delicious creation from my kitchen. Until then, stay safe and eat right. Happy cooking, happy eating. Bye bye.